This video is going to cover web forms and some of the basic settings that come with them. So we are getting started on the Contact Us page, which I have already started just a simple page with a very basic form, and the goal of this video is we're going to expand upon this to finish building out the form. So what we can do is we can go to Edit to start there, or we can always go to Find Content, and we can sort by web form, or we can click Web Forms over here to easily find all of our web forms. So we're going to start with Edit, and let's expand on our little sentence here. Okay. Now, we want to save that change. And if we go look at our form, we can see that our sentence has been added. But now let's go ahead and actually play with the form settings. So we'll just take a shortcut and go to web form. And we're going to add an email field. And we want to select the type as email so that I can select that email address at a different step that we're going to cover. And we're going to make the field required, and we're going to click Add. Now, all of these settings, we're just going to leave at default settings. And now let's reorder our form so that it makes a little more sense. So we're going to drag our email field up and click Save. This will float around a little bit, and that's okay. Nothing to be worried about. Now if we look at conditionals, this is a little more complicated topic than what I'm going to get into in this video. So we're going to skip this for now. And we're going to look at emails. Now we need to make sure that an email is getting sent to someone. So let's go ahead and enter an email address. And here we can see email to address. So this is who is going to receive the email when a form is filled out. So I will be receiving that. Our email subject we can leave as default, or we can shorten up the title. And we want to change our email from address to this component of email, which is why it was so important when I put in that email field that I selected email. Otherwise that wouldn't show up here. And what this is doing is it's filling in my reply option when I receive an email with the correct user's email address. And then the email from name. I like to set that to last name so I can get the last name of the person who sent the form. And we will just leave default values. And we're going to go over to form settings. Now, this is asking for a confirmation message. So what do users see on the website when they fill out a form? All right. And for the rest of this, we're just going to leave default values. And now let's go look at our form. So as we can see, we added in our email field. And let's go ahead and give this a test. Submit. Here we have our confirmation message, which is good. So here we can see we have the last name via the site name, and it came to me. And here we have their last name with their email address. So if I need to click reply, the form's going to the right spot. And this submitted by user is because I was logged in when I filled out the form. Most of the time, if your users are not logged in, this will say anonymous, which is expected default behavior. And then here's all of our form values. So that is how we edit and manage a web form.